Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Anastasia and this is Gaiana.ascended Tarot, and we're going to ask what is changing with your person in regard to you as we are in a new moon solar eclipse. It's an annular eclipse in the sign of, I believe, Aquarius. So it felt appropriate to do what is changing, and we'll ask what's changing in their thoughts, what's changing in their feelings. And I got the Moonology out. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. I love you all so much. And let's go ahead and get started with the pile selection. So pile one, you have this little jar of mint, dried mint leaves. And you have this citrine heart or golden quartz. I think it might be golden quartz, actually. And you have the thoughtfulness card with the cowslip flower and the Duke of Burgundy. It's actually a dragon butterfly. These cards are really beautiful. And you have the Y Spell Original Tarot. Pile two, you have the Jar of Lavender. And you have this carnelian heart. And the Magnificence card with one of my favorite flowers ever, the Bird of Paradise. And the Common Mother of Pearl, dragonfly, butterfly. And you have this lovely deck that looks a lot like Van Gogh. And again, I know on one of my videos, I have the name of this deck. Someone helped me. The box is actually in California, so I'm not exactly sure, but I'll try to dig it up for you. So we'll put your heart in your jar back on there. And pile three, you have the rosebuds. You have the rose quartz heart. And you have the Persistence card with the Euphorbia flower and the African swallowtail. And you have the Orion's Animal Tarot. Okay, so remember this is a general reading, so take only the messages that resonate for you. If it doesn't apply, let it fly away like a butterfly. It's not your message. And remember to never make never make major life decisions from a general YouTube tarot reading on YouTube. Oh my goodness, I can feel Mercury retrograde and the eclipse energy. This is going to be an interesting video. I'm feeling a little spacey. So take a moment, tune into your own energy, ground. I'm going to ground too, right along with you. Choose whichever pile or piles you're drawn to the most. The timestamps will be pinned in the comments, and they will also be in the description box. And I do personals. My email's in the description box as well if you're interested. So take a moment and tune into your person's energy in those piles in front of you. And when you're ready, I will see you in your reading. Hello and welcome. Pile one. I just plopped right down on my chair. That was kind of loud. Okay, so if you chose this dried mint, the golden quartz heart, the thoughtfulness card with the cowslip flower and the Duke of Burgundy, and the Y Spell Original Tarot, this is your reading on what is changing with your person. I am filming during a new moon eclipse, so I thought this would be a good topic. So let's get into your person's overall energy here. We have your grab bag for confirmations at the end, so we'll have signs, letters, numbers and attributes there. But let's look at this card first. So what is changing with your person? It could be that this person is realizing they need to be more thoughtful. They could be really realizing how thoughtful you are, how kind you are. There could be a feeling of very much you being on their mind with this thoughtfulness energy. Okay. So let's find out what else. What are we going to do with the mint? Let's just move this over and we'll put it right there. Put it there. Put it there. I never quite know what to do with the jars. Okay, we got it. All right, so this is going to be the overall energy between you and your person, and anything else that wants to come through. And then we'll get into the tarot and we'll clarify with the tarot for what is changing with your person's thoughts and feelings. We'll get oracle cards and advice, and I'm using Moonology today as well. So overall energy, pregnancy, someone is expecting. So someone here could be pregnant. This person could be thinking about you. If you are pregnant, they could be thinking about having children with you. They could have changed their mind in regard to having children with you or pregnancy in this situation. For some of you, this is just representing an Empress energy. So Taurus, Libra energy, and just this person finds you to be very, like you'd be a very good parent, or maybe you are already a parent, and they just see how thoughtful and amazing and kind parent that you are. So that's very specific. So only take the pregnancy message if it fits your situation. But yeah, there's definitely an Empress energy. You're very nurturing. You're very thoughtful. You're very kind. You're very good with children, animals, that sort of thing. You're very natural. We have shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, and epiphany, transformation. So there could have been a sudden change. Yeah, someone could have found out about a pregnancy. That could have been very shocking. For the rest of you, something could have really changed in this connection. Yeah, there may have been some sort of massive transformation or realization around this connection for you or your person with this thoughtfulness. Yeah, there's some sort of very dramatic shift here. We have right timing. Have faith and wait until you find the right one. Hold on, self-love soon. So yeah, you could be focusing on yourself right now. There could be an energy of needing to have faith. The timing might not have been right between you and this person when you met. Or yeah, there could have been a sudden ending here. And so you're just sort of holding on, hoping that you'll hear from this person soon. We have the Sun, 19. Give yourself permission to experience joy. So we could have some Leos here. Sunflowers could be significant. Someone could really like yellow flowers coming through. There's a feeling of realizing what makes you happy. And the Sun card also usually in traditional tarot, it has a child on it. So there could be something about children and about timing. Yeah, there's a very specific energy here. So if this doesn't fit you guys, it's totally fine. There's more of an overall energy for those that don't have anything to do with children, that there's just something about you and this person and how happy you feel, how joyful you feel when you are with this person. And there's something that changed really dramatically that may have been difficult for you. And so you've needed to allow yourself to just choose joy, nurturing, loving, patience, and faith in this situation in regard to whatever's going on, okay? And we have escape. I left when things got hard. Yeah, so somebody here may have walked away when things got difficult, when they became challenging here. It could have been very surprising that someone walked away. We have love language, acts of service. Actions speak louder than words. So someone's love language here could be acts of service. Someone could have gone ice skating. That could be a signifier for some of you. There's a feeling here that, yeah, if this person walked away or someone walked away when things got difficult, that was very shocking. And it really like made an impact on this connection. And then we have the Tower. Wow, yeah. So it does feel like there was a sudden ending here for a lot of you. A sudden ending or a sudden realization around a child or pregnancy or just commitment, family. Yeah. Okay. So what is changing between you and this person? Spirit, pile one's person. What is changing in their, we'll start with thoughts. What is changing for pile one's person in regard to what they are thinking of my pile ones? What is changing for them? Ace of Swords. So there's some kind of aha moment this person has had. There's some sort of clarity. There's some sort of truth that this person needs to bring you. What is changing, please, Spirit, in regard to pile one's person's thoughts? The Empress. Wow. Yeah, so yeah, there's something for a lot of you about this person changing their mind about children. So if that fits you, that is a big signifier here, that this is your reading and that this person they either have to tell you the truth about, like, maybe they want children or they got someone pregnant or they want to get you pregnant, but there's some shocking change and truth around pregnancy and children. For the rest of you, there's some sort of realization here about your worth, your value. So what is changing about them? They see how valuable you are. They may even be changing their mind about commitment here. They could be changing their mind about someone else if they're in a commitment already. With the Empress energy here, that can be someone who's married. So there could be a truth coming out about a marriage, something like that. I am reading during an eclipse, so be prepared. These readings might be a bit intense because that is what eclipses are about, revealing truth. So we have Libra, Taurus energy here. What is changing about pile one's person's thoughts in regard to my pile ones? We have Strength, more Leo energy. So heavy Leo and Taurus, Libra on this pile. Oh, and with the Tower, there's Mars energy, Scorpio energy. I keep adjusting the cards. So I feel like this person could be very nervous. There's something that makes this person very nervous about bringing you this truth, this information. There's a realization around how they need to approach you. So this person needs to approach you with more gentleness, more kindness. There's a lot of desire here to tame their passion. There is a change here around how they approach you. It's very much like, I need to treat pile one with more honor, with more reverence, with more clarity. I have to be more honest. I have to be more direct here. You are an incredible human being. And maybe if this person didn't see your value, that is changing. Okay, especially if you walked away because things got too difficult with this person, they weren't valuing you. Okay, what is changing about pile one's person's thoughts about my pile one? Seven of Wands. They may be ready to put their guard down, or if you block this person, they're, in this separation, they're realizing that they need to put their guard down. They need to be more vulnerable with you. They need to be more honest with you. I really feel like this is someone who needs to be more thoughtful, more honest, more clear, more true. Mint is an herb that brings clarity as well. So there is something here about needing to be more honest, more clear, needing to defend this connection, needing to protect this connection too, needing to protect you. Okay, one more card on their thoughts. What is changing in pile one's person's thoughts? Temperance. So now we have Sagittarius energy here. And we have the Eight of Wands. So they are, this person needs to slow their roll, I just heard. There could be, this person's changing their mind about how they approach you. That's the biggest change here. Look at these, more yellow flowers. They're changing their mind in how they approach this and what they want. I think maybe this person has been very, very guarded against commitment, against having a union here, against actually making this something real. This is someone who may always leave you hanging, leave you wondering, very guarded, someone who doesn't really reveal very much to you. They may approach you with a lot of desire and a lot of passion, but they struggle to actually show up for you. And they're realizing that they need to show up for you. So what is changing is the way that this person perceives you. And there's something about them really wanting to rush in now and communicate this. And there's a lot of attraction here. Like, there's just so much attraction towards you. It's such a deep, powerful attraction with the Empress, Strength, and Temperance. That's interesting. The whole rest of the deck is in reverse now. We're not going to take the reversals. They need to approach you. Yeah, there's something about messaging too. This person needs to be more reciprocal. They need to give more. They need to communicate more. So they've realized that they need to communicate more. They need to respect you, honor you. They need to tame their passion. They need to protect this connection. They need to heal with you, and they need to heal from some of their own behaviors. They need to stay when things get difficult. They need to be more vulnerable with you. Yeah, Five of Swords. They need to stay when things get difficult. They need to be more vulnerable with you. Some of them are saying that they need to be more careful with their words. That there also needs to be some sort of conversation. That the two of you need to have a conversation about whatever happened here. Or whatever didn't happen here. And now there's like Mary and a child. Maybe that's Mary and Jesus, I don't know, or an angel. You're very angelic. You're such an incredible person. This person is like, what am I doing? What am I doing with pile 1? I really blew it. Yeah, Queen of Cups. I think this person could be dreaming about you. They could definitely be dreaming about you. Queen of Cups and the Magician. So what have they realized? There are feelings here that this person fights, that they have maybe not spoken about their feelings. They haven't communicated enough about how much they value you, how much they care about you. They're sleeping on the connection, I just heard. For a few of you, there is some sort of third-party situation involving a child, and so they're realizing that they need to come clean about that, and that's just going to be for those of you that feels like it resonates. Let's get into now what are their feelings, what's changing in their feelings. I do feel like this person is having a difficult time. There's something, it's overwhelming what they have to share with you. They feel overwhelmed. And I'm going to get some oracle cards with like just a general overview of their thoughts and feelings after this. I was thinking of getting them now, but I'm just going to do a row of tarot for both thoughts and feelings, and then we'll get the oracle cards. So just kind of feeling it out. Maybe this person is just sort of trying to figure out things as they go. Maybe that didn't work for you or this connection. Maybe it caused things to fall apart, that this person was like going with the flow or playing it by ear, or, as soon as things got more serious, they run away and they guard themselves, and they just like, but it's almost like this person is, they have you on a pedestal here, and it overwhelms them. I mean, the Sun, the Empress, Strength, Temperance, you're incredible. You're shockingly radiant to this person. And I think it's making them feel a little bit insecure here, or they don't know how to handle themselves in this sort of situation. All right, so what is changing in their feelings? What is changing in pile 1's person's feelings towards my pile 1? 6 of Cups. They want to return if they left. They want to offer you a gift. Yeah, they want to be more reciprocal. This person wants to give more. They need to be more honest with their feelings. They need to speak more about their feelings. They want to return to you. So this is like a soul level card. This can be someone from your childhood or your past. And again, for some of you, this person's changing their mind around children. Okay, if that was an issue between the two of you. So what is changing in their feelings and how they feel about that? Okay, so what is changing about pile 1's person's feelings towards my pile 1? Knight of Pentacles. yeah, they want to slow down, but also they, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit is teasing me today. I don't want to take reversals, but Spirit is flagging that because this person doesn't want to let go of you, but they also need to be more open. So there's something about, okay, I need to slow down and I need to treat you with more honor. The Knight of Pentacles is an honorable, reliable, loyal knight. He can be very, very slow. And depending on the cards around him, it isn't always a good thing if you're looking for someone to take action. But this person, it looks like they were rushing. There's something about this connection where they rush in and they rush out. And they may, yeah, there's like a hot and cold withholding sort of energy in this person. And they know they need to be more open. They need to be more open-hearted and they need to be more reliable. And I do feel like they realize that they owe you their feelings. They owe you like a slow and steady and stable connection. I'm hearing like, I need to actually court you correctly or come correctly here. And I need to be more forthcoming. And I need to protect this connection. Wow. The Three of Swords. What have they realized? What is changing about their feelings? Well, Knight of Cups. Yeah, this person, yeah, they have to bring feelings that they broke your heart. For a lot of you, this person may have broken your heart by being passionate, lustful, and, you know, out of control in some way. It's very much what is changing about their feelings is I need to be more reliable, more stable. I need to heal. So there's a broken heart here, either you or them or both of you, and they need to fix this. They need to like smooth things over with you. And for some of you, if this person was going too slow, because I do feel like for some of you, this person, it's like the part of them that was going slow, though, was the part that needed to go faster, and the part that went fast needed to go slow. If that makes sense. Like they needed to slow down on the passion and the desire, and they needed to speed up with like the emotions and the communication and the actual like loyalty, acts of service, like treating you the way that you deserve here. They needed to be more willing to share emotions. What is changing for pile two's person? Pile one's person, sorry. Pile one's person about pile one and their feelings. What's changing in their feelings? Still wants to come out. Four of Wands. Three of Cups. Page of Swords. If they put you in some sort of third-party situation, what is changing about their feelings is that they're, yeah, this is someone who's like, I think I actually want a relationship. I want a relationship, an actual relationship, not a situationship, not a hookup. They're like, I actually want a relationship here. Now, if this person, if you found out that they were in another relationship, what's changing is that they've changed this behavior around you, and it's like they have to repair things. For some of you, this is going to be a situation where they're already in another relationship and you found that out. And most of you, you already know that. You found out they were in another relationship, and so they realized that they broke your heart because of it. And so it's more about making amends and being honest. So it's like what's changing about their feelings is like if this person chose someone else over you or was in another connection and they brought you into it, they're realizing that, yeah, they broke their own heart too. They caused a lot of pain. They're in a lot of pain. They've caused a lot of pain. And I do feel like they want this with you. Three of Cups. They do want to see you again because Four of Wands and Three of Cups is also about celebration. It's about celebration. Maybe they may have run into you. For some of you, they may have run into you somewhere and it was like shocking for them. You may have been surprised to see each other, and this person felt very guarded. They were very guarded, but they realized when they saw you, they started to feel like pain. They started to want to see you again. They realized what they did. And so maybe if they were avoiding their own pain, if they were avoiding their feelings by running away from this situation or not telling you the truth, they're now experiencing pain. And they're starting to see your worth, your value, And it's almost like this person's sort of daydreaming. There's something about kind of daydreaming about having a relationship with you coming through here. When I saw the Four of Swords on the back of the deck earlier, like the Five of Swords, the Four of Swords, and now we have the Three of Swords. So this person may have caused some sort of conflict and they feel defeated and they've gone silent and they're trying to heal. And when they're trying to sleep, or, you know, they're just trying to get their wits about them in regard to this, they start to feel the pain. Like in the silence, they're starting to feel the pain. And it's making them want to see you again and to fix things. Yeah, wow, the Tower. I'm hearing like they realized that they sabotaged this. Could be on a counterpart journey with the Four of Wands. So what is changing in this person's feelings for my pile one? The Fool. The Ten of Cups. Wow. The Hermit. Well, sometimes people don't realize what they have until it's gone. So for some of you, if the storyline is that they left when things got hard, they're realizing that they made a foolish mistake with you, whatever that mistake was, you guys. There's a lot of different energies here as far as how your heart got broken, how this connection broke apart. For most of you, you're not with this person, or it's like a hot and cold situation where this person isn't really giving you commitment, okay? They've changed their mind about commitment, and their heart, they've had a change of heart around commitment, and they want another opportunity to heal with you and to try again. And some of them, it's about having kids or family, or just the idea of being in a relationship. Now, if this person is already married, they realize that they've been a fool to pull you into their situation. And they do realize that the two of you could make each other really happy. And some of them have had a really long time to think. If you've been in separation for a while with this Hermit energy, of Virgo, the Fool, we have Aquarius. And in this time that they've had to think, they've been feeling a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of desire to move towards you and to see you again. And for some of them, they realize that, yeah, they acted out of their ego. I mean, there's something here about a lack of commitment, friends with benefits, or for some of you, just some sort of external party here. And this person, they know that their passion, their kind of fierce independence, their guardedness against relationships, or a relationship or commitment with you, it caused somebody here to walk away. Yeah, Six of Swords, Five of Swords again, and Four of Cups. So there's this apathy, this kind of disinterest, maybe this person acted like they weren't interested in you. They didn't express love. There was rejection here. Someone could have ghosted. And they want a new beginning, yeah. Ace of Pentacles, Magician. So this person wants to try again, and they've changed their opinion about, so this person wants an opportunity to offer you a relationship, but it feels like this is someone who, it's going to take them some time with that Hermit energy under the deck, and Temperance is very slow, very patient energy. With Strength, it's like you have to tame your passions. So this person is going through a massive Tower moment in regard to this connection. And they may even need to heal their pain around a previous relationship, or they need to accept that they are in an unhappy relationship and leave it. But they want an opportunity to try again with you. And this is someone who tends to avoid diving into their emotions. And so what's changing is they're like, well, if I don't bring my emotions into this situation, and if I don't choose this and protect this, I'm going to lose this. I'm going to lose pile one. So anything else about what's changing in their thoughts and feelings? Anything else about what's changing with pile one's person's thoughts and feelings? Second chance, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. Yeah, they want another chance here. They want to make amends, and maybe they didn't want to do that at first. Maybe this person just wanted to leave. And now they're like, wait, I actually want to try with you. I want to reconcile this. Okay, what is changing with pile one's person? Whoa. Oh, look, a butterfly. Charming, graceful, kind-hearted, beauty. Yeah, I feel like maybe you were very gracious, very graceful, you're so ethereal to this person. I mean, I feel like this person is saying like, I really blew it because it wasn't you. It wasn't your fault. Okay, you are an amazing person, Pal One. They have the utmost admiration, respect. I mean, they just adore you, okay? And this person's like, I blew it. I was the fool. Okay, I took too long. I didn't admit my feelings. I may have even been, withholding some sort of truth. There may have been a third party, whatever that was, you guys. This person's like, yeah, they're stressed. There was some sort of conflict or argument, and this person tends to be avoidant and hide from that. They're like, okay, well, I need to show up, and they kind of need to show up and be a bit charming. There is something about like smoothing things over with you. They need to be more kind. This person needs to be more kind-hearted. It does feel like this person was a bit cold with you at some point. Yeah, shallow, hollow, empty boredom. This person may have been very shallow. So it's almost like this person's epiphany is that you are so deep, so loving, so kind. I mean, I don't know if you are, you guys. I'm sure you guys are amazing, but this person like has you on a pedestal, and it's like they were just distracting themselves maybe with this connection, and they realize like, what the F did I do? Like, I'm a horrible person, and this person is realizing like, I feel empty. I feel bored without you. I feel hollow. This was my fault. Whatever happened here, they're like, this was my fault. I'm shallow. Maybe I chase beauty. This person may be chasing thrills. If they're not in another commitment, it just like they're just avoiding commitment. Okay. Escaping into, passion or, entertaining things that aren't good for them just because they are hurting from something in the past or they're immature. I think they're really realizing this. Okay, so what is changing? Their thoughts and feelings: exhaustion, depletion, drain, long journey. Yeah, they're getting tired of themselves. This person is like really tired of themselves. Lusting, forbidden, non-committal sexual energy. Yeah, they're tired of it. So yeah, what's changing is that they can't do this anymore. They can't keep acting this way. Family, wow. Boundaries. So some of you, and divine feminine and trapped. Some of you, this person's stuck in another connection and they have children, and this is a triggering message, but for those of you that it applies, okay. Again, I'm reading on an eclipse, so even my personals have been pretty brutal. What is changing though, when we're looking at this as what is changing, this person may have changed. Again, there's multiple messages, so take which one fits you. They may have changed their mind about having children if that's something that you wanted, and a family and commitment. Some of them already have a family and they're drawing a line. They're not going to act that way. They need to make it up to you. They need to make amends, but they may have to stay in their situation because of children or something else going on. Okay. For the rest of you, there is this feeling of like, I have to actually treat you like the divine being that you are. You don't have to be a feminine, but this is about nurturing. This is about kindness, compassion, beauty, yeah, and if you put your boundary down with this person, like there's nothing else they can do. They're stuck. Yeah, they can't escape anymore. Oh my gosh. Trapped, escaping, pride, and running. An apology. Yeah, this person realizes they're stuck on you, okay? And they need to come and apologize to you. So what's changing? Their pride. I'm hearing Love is Stronger Than Pride by Sade. So what is changing is that this person is, yeah, this can be pride too. So their pride broke their heart. Their pride caused them to lose you. Their pride caused them to act in impulsive or foolish ways and cause a lot of pain here. Okay, so yeah, this person wants an opportunity to fix this with you, even if just to make amends with you. Some of you don't want anything to do with this person anymore, and I can understand that. They could understand that as well. But they are kind of tired of their own behavior. And now we have twin frames, which is supposed to say twin flames. But as I say, every single time this card comes out, now that I put it back in the deck, it likes to come out a lot. You need your own frame, your own foundation. You need to be okay in yourself in order to align with a soulmate like this. But this person may be starting to feel the divine connection. Yeah, what's changing? This person's realizing maybe that this is a divine connection. Yeah. Because they can't, it's something about not being able to let you go, not being able to get you off their mind. No matter what they do to try to avoid this, it's like haunting them, okay? So they could be hearing you in their thoughts. Okay, what is changing in the thoughts and feelings of my pile one for pile one? Ace of Fire, passion. They want a new start. Yeah, creation. Some of them, it is very much like, I want to have children with you. But that can also just be like an energy between the two of you. Like when you have a relationship, you create a whole third energy, and that has to be nurtured. It has to be taken care of, right? The relationship becomes a third entity in a way. And so this person realizes that if they want to have you in their life, they have to sacrifice their fierce independence and their desire and their lust and their non-committal energy. And they actually have to show up. Yeah, and they may need to get some sort of job here, maybe something about a job, a work situation. Maybe if they're sharing finances with someone else and they can't leave that connection because of it, they're like, okay, well, I need to go out and I need to get a new job, or I need to, I just need to actually venture out of this situation. I need to take action. So there's very much a desire to have a passionate new beginning. And like this person can't stop thinking about you. Like they're on fire for you, and it's a spiritual fire. It's a passion. It's a deep soul level energy, and it's like working its way through your person. With this image here, I'm just seeing like, yeah, this person can't escape you, no matter how hard they try. So there's a desire here to fix this, to start over. Okay, what is changing? Release, purge, surrender, emotional release, clearing, walking away. Yeah. That is what is changing. They actually don't want to walk away. They need to express their emotions. So if you walked away, whoever walked away, they may have walked away first, then you walked away, whatever happened, this person experienced pain and they were like, oh, shoot. Like, I do feel like this person may have actually not expected you maybe to put your foot down, to say no, right? I've had enough. And now this person has, been left with their own emotions. Yeah. And again, some of them need to leave a situation, right? And they realize that. So what's changing is that they want to let go of the past. They want to stop trying to escape. This person has been escaping their emotions. And they're like, I have to face my emotions. I have to feel my emotions. I need to express my emotions. I have to stop running from my emotions. Yeah. Okay. And anything else that's changed? Toxicity, bound. Addiction, pattern, energy, vampire, trauma, bond, stuck. This person is tired of their own BS. What is changing is that they're finally starting to heal some sort of pattern here. It's destroying this person from the inside out. Attractive, passion, mutual feelings, feeling drawn to someone. Yeah. They need to be more receptive, and they know it. So yeah, they want to come and offer you a gift. They want to help you. They want to, there's something about acts of service. Like, I need to completely change my approach, and they do miss you. Look at this. Soul ties and spirit guides. Okay. So what is changing? Your person's spirit guides are working on their fears. Yeah. Karma and the moon. Your person's getting some karma right now. They're going through some karma. They're going through something pretty painful. What is changing? They're starting to wake up to their own toxic behavior. They're starting to realize that maybe they, have created some sort of trauma bond in this situation, or they're trauma bonded to someone else. They're realizing their toxicity, okay? And so they very much feel their emotions. Their emotions are starting to come out. They're just barely starting to open up, okay? And there could be some sort of loss. They haven't been open because of some sort of pain in the past, and they realize they need to process that pain. Yeah, whether it's about you or someone else, this person's like, I need to heal that. Now, if there's another person involved here, this person may need a lot of time to come to terms with leaving that connection. So for some of you, this person is not ready to leave it, but they understand that if they want to be with you, they can't have this other situation. Whether it's a relationship or like just, hookups with other people. So we're going to get messages for you in just a minute, but let's get you a couple cards of advice. So what should my pile ones do? It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Yeah, so a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. There's something here about if you let go of, right now, it's kind of, this person's going through maybe a dark night of the soul. This feels like a very toxic situation in a lot of ways. So it's time to let that go. Let go of any negative thinking. The Scorpio energy with the full moon here too makes me feel the moon card energy. Let go of the secrets, of the pain, of the fears, of the darkness. Maybe you both are mirroring a lot of fears to each other. You're triggering each other's fears, okay? So let go of your fears, your overthinking. There is something dramatic that's going to shift here. Jupiter just went into Aries on January 26th, so I'm hearing that could have some significance. Sorry for the noise, that's my hallway. So yeah, there's an end of a tough cycle here. Full moon in Capricorn, so we could have Scorpios, Aries, and Capricorns here. Something is coming to a close here. Okay, and there's going to be, some of you haven't found out, this person's going to shock you. You haven't found out any of this, even the stuff that's secret. So, you know, just be prepared. It's a general tarot reading. Just be prepared for some things to be revealed because of this eclipse season. Yeah, it's time to take action. Another Aries card, and don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So yeah, something's coming to a close here. Let go of your negativity around this. Things are going to, I think, come to a head. Some of you could even have, like, you know, a pretty challenging conversation with this person, but put your pride down. Try to be open-hearted, but have healthy boundaries with this person. Yeah, the answers you need are coming. So I think this person is going to communicate with you if they have the ability to. Some of you may have this person blocked. So if you want them to communicate with you, you might want to unblock them. But either way, if this is somebody that has caused you a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, you know, it's okay to just let it go, right? You can just let it go. You can allow this to end, okay? And then take action on your own behalf. And you know, maybe pride has led you to want to hold on to this situation when you know it's not good for you. So if that applies to you, then it's just like, you know, if this is better for you to let go and just move forward and allow yourself to release this. Okay. Be authentic. Be real and true to who you are and how you feel. 39. Yeah, you may just need to have a real, honest conversation with this person. Some of you are going to release this person. And so just be really true to yourself. You don't have to stop loving someone to set a boundary with them. And you don't have to compromise or hide who you are. Maybe both of you are hiding some secrets from each other. There's something about both of you just coming clean here. And 39 could be significant. That could be someone's age. One more. Spend quality time together. 46. Listen and talk to each other. So 46 could also be important. Yeah, you need to have there's something about the Spirit just saying you need to have an honest conversation with this person. And maybe some of you are going to end up arguing. Like, you know, some of you might argue. Some of you might have, you know, some sort of passionate, like, intense intimacy. But be careful if you don't want to get pregnant. Yeah. If you don't want either of you to get pregnant, like, it doesn't matter your gender, but there's something about having a conversation here and bringing the truth out, like just having a really, I'm hearing like brutally honest conversation, but like being gentle about it. New love, 26, embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. So yes, some of you are just letting this person go. You're having a genuine, honest conversation. You're spending some time together to get this all out, right? And purge this all out and then move on. For others of you, the love can be rekindled in this situation. It just depends on how much this person hurt you or what's actually going on, you guys, for each of you. So, but look at this. It's like there's shooting stars here. This is really, really special. Yeah, like attracts like. Number 2, if you long for more love, be more loving. So yeah, you could be mirroring this person. So it's up to you guys what you want to do, but it looks like there needs to be a conversation, a really honest, authentic conversation. And then there needs to be a healing around toxicity or trauma bonding. Some of you, it's like, even if you're scared of confrontation, there's a need to confront this. There's a need to actually confront this situation, right? Put your pride down and confront the situation and communicate. Okay, Gemini is a communication. Yeah, and believe in the impossible. And for some of you, you need to make the first move to make this happen. That is coming through. So, and maybe realize that because you're mirroring each other, don't like vilify or demonize this person. The two of you may have trauma bonded each other because of previous pain. So keep that in mind. Okay, so what are your messages cards? All right, this is kind of intense. I like these two new decks though. All right, so message cards for my pile 1. I can't express myself. Yeah, this person is struggling. Sexual desire. Yeah, and I realize that, I realize, I'm channeling first person now. Your piece of, oh God, this Mercury retrograde is going to be awful for me. I can feel it. Okay. Your person has realized that they can't just express sexual desire with you. They have to actually treat you with more love, honor, respect, and commitment. What is the truth? Yeah, I think there's a lot of fear around both of you hiding things here. Is it over? What do you see in me? Painful memories. Yeah, this person's stuck on something. How could you ever forgive the mess I've made? Whoa. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. Yeah. No one understands me but you. Don't put up with my BS. Yeah, they actually are very aware of themselves at this point. That is, if this person was not aware of their own toxic patterns, that is what has changed more than anything, is they're like, oh man, I'm a disaster. Drama, yeah. Don't put up with my drama. It is all too much, and I wish I could understand you. So they feel like you understand them, but they don't understand you. So, okay. Playing games. This is a game to me. The way I'm acting, responding, or posting is to get your attention. Yeah, I do feel like this person has been playing games with you. Gaslighting you. Ooh. I've been lying to you and gaslighting you. You weren't crazy. You were right. I just wasn't strong enough to admit it. Yeah, welcome to an eclipse reading. Wow. So if that's what you guys feel is going on, that's part of why Spirit is saying, like, heal your own trauma, because you're attracting this because you have wounds that are lighting up within you. And this is an opportunity to recover from trauma bonding with someone and face the truth. We have, I'm single. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this time. So this person could have been lying about that. Okay. Also, this could very much be someone who may have lied to you about wanting a commitment, but they actually don't want to be committed. You're so special. You're truly divine. I've never felt energy like yours before. I just can't get enough. Yeah. Not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. And attention of others. I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. Yes. This is exactly what this person is also, their messages to you are what they're realizing. Something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. Yeah, this person wants to come clean. They expect this person to try to communicate with you at some point. And actually, you might be shocked that this person is able to tell you that they realize what they've been doing. Wow. And you're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. So yeah, this person, it could be that this person is waking up inside their own dark night of the soul, especially if you feel like this is your counterpart. So this was a very long reading, my friends. So let's see. Let's get your confirmations. I want to look actually at the timer on this one. Oh yeah. Okay, well, I just do very thorough readings. So let's get your confirmations. So we have Pisces, Taurus, Aquarius, and Capricorn. And then all the signs that you saw in the cards as well. We have inspiration. This reminds me of like neurons in the brain. So yeah, it does feel like you have woken this person up. Like you have inspired this person. You have helped this person to see the truth about themselves. Yeah, honest. Wow. Couch potato. Oh, I have to show you guys something. Jewelry, muscular, freckles, green eyes, straight hair, man bun, mustache, hearts that speak the same language. Yeah, something about love languages too. Like realizing that they need to express their love. They need to speak their love. And maybe you both speak the same language or you speak different languages, but you feel each other in the heart. Like, you know, And then I'm entwined in the thought of finding you one day. And this person wants to fix this. If you have shut them out of your life, they want to find you. And it's like, I'm hearing like the bat signal. That's interesting. So I want to show you guys this tiny potato. I may be a tiny potato, but I believe in you. Go do your thing. Tiny potato has your back whenever you need a pick-me-up. And there's a little potato in here and it says, you are strong. And our property managers gave us this in a little Valentine bag. That's where all those metallic hearts came from as well that were in my Valentine video. Okay, so I'll get some numbers and some letters. We have 6, 3, and 7. And we have a 2 and a 5, 5, 5. Yeah, something massive is changing in this connection. It's a huge, shocking change. And then we have the third eye. So yeah, there is a very telepathic connection between the two of you. You may intuitively feel this change coming. The letter just fell on the floor and it was a V. I'm just gonna get a few more. Okay, so we have Y, S, another S, C, exclamation point. Yeah, it's going to be shocking. What this person has to tell you, I think, might very much surprise you. This could be someone who's been withholding a lot for a very long time. We have an A, a U, another V, another U, an H, Z, or as in European English, and they say H and Z. I always watch Shelly at Moon and Back, and she always says H and Z. Okay, we have 3 V's. We have a T. We have another Z. An E. Another E, another E. 3 E's. Well, I'm hearing that song EI by Tori Amos. A B, another E. Wow, that's a lot of E's. I feel like E. That's like the kind of the feeling I'm getting from the stream, like E. It's intense. We have a J, an O, and a Q. There's a lot of repeats, so I'm just gonna get a few more letters because there's so many repeats. Okay, we might just get repeats again though. We have another C, another O, another B, another K, another T, and another Y. Okay, well, I'm not gonna get any more. It must be double letters are important in this connection, and a lot of vowels too. So it's reminding me of Wheel of Fortune. So like, yeah, there's something about this that's like destined to change, destined to shift. And also words, language, spelling could be significant. Anyway, that's your reading. This one was super long. Thank you so much for being here. If this didn't resonate, you can choose another pile or a video. I do have one other video about what is changing with your person on my channel. And I do personals. My email's in the description. And I wish you the best. I hope to see you again. Please do engage. All the engagement really, really helps my channel. I appreciate it when you like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype as well. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome. Pile 2. If you chose the lavender, the carnelian heart, and the magnificence card with the bird of paradise and the common mother of pearl, and this lovely deck that I cannot remember the name of. So if you happen to know the name of this deck, feel free to put it in the comments. I also might be able to hunt it down. Someone commented a while back when I used it. The box is not with me, so. Oh, okay, so we have your overall energy here in your grab bag for the end with confirmation, signs, letters, numbers, and attributes. We'll get into your overall energy here in a moment, but what is changing with your person, pile 2, in regard to you? So we'll get into their thoughts and feelings as far as what is changing for them, and we'll get advice and messages cards. So this person could realize how magnificent you are. They could be realizing that you are not common. Yeah, I'm hearing because of the word magnificence and then the word common here, like you're not just any common person. You're very magnificent. You're like royalty. The bird of paradise is a very unique flower. It's very flashy. You might be, yeah, you're unforgettable and you're not like anyone else. So you're not like an average person. This person realizes that you are someone that is very exceptional, okay? You're very magnificent. So maybe they, what could be changing for you with this person is that they can't find anyone else like you, or, you know, maybe they even feel a little bit like they are sort of average or common. Yeah, but there's something about this person coming to the awareness of your exceptional magnificence and uniqueness. Yeah, you're irreplaceable. All right, so this overall energy will be what's going on between you and your person. It could also be part of the reading, so I'll read whatever comes through. So we have liar, be careful of someone sneaky. Now, I will warn y'all, I am filming during a new moon eclipse, so these readings could be a little bit shocking because that is what eclipses do. They reveal secrets. So this could have been someone who lied to you, or this person could have been sneaky. You could have caught this person in a lie. This person could have a tendency to even just tell little white lies. They could have been dishonest with you about how high they value you. Yeah, there could have been some sort of dishonesty here. We have addiction, codependent, obsession and restraint, possession, control, emotional block. So someone could have been dishonest here about an addiction that they had. They could have lied about an addiction. There could have been some situation that they were still stuck in. This person could be dishonest about feelings because they have some sort of emotional block. They could be very controlling. Someone in this connection could be very controlling. There could be, yeah, someone could also be like in a recovery program. They could be somebody could be in jail for some of you, I'm hearing, or they could have like a criminal record you don't know about. My goodness. Okay. We have leap forward, seize the moment and let yourself be loved fully, movement, speed, progress. So this could have been a connection that almost feel like, this is so crazy because this is the year of the fire horse today too, the Chinese New Year. So that could be significant. You could have had some sort of major realization today, or, you know, in the last few days or the days following this. There could be like movement toward the realization of what's going on here. But it does feel like, yeah, somebody here is either needing to allow themselves to be loved fully, or this went really too fast. There's something here about this going a little bit too fast. Like this could be someone who pursued you very like hot and heavy here. We have Queen of Swords. Don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. Okay, she's got a frog on her lap. So this is sort of interesting. I almost get this feeling like, okay, this is just a one note. This is just supposed to be a book club. I meant to say a one-off or a side note, and I called it a one note. Just made up a new phrase. It's almost like I'm getting this feeling this person's in like a recovery group for witches who turn people into frogs. And I'm hearing this whole story around, it's like, okay, now it's your turn to share, like Rachel or whatever your name is. Now, why did you turn your person into a frog? And like, we have to learn not to do that. Like, I don't know what that's about, but anyway. So someone could be in some sort of recovery for something. You could have met this person at a book club or at a group. There does feel like somebody here had some harsh words. Somebody may have cut somebody off for a certain type of behavior, or is getting help. Someone here could also be very mature. The feminine in this connection could be mature, or divorced. Maybe you're going through a divorce with this person, or you did. So take that all how it fits you. Indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Yeah, look at this like black and white energy. So this person may not have been able to let go of an unhealthy habit, and that's why you cut them off. Someone cut someone off here for not being able to move forward and make a choice here, and make the right choice, and be honest and make a healthy choice. And we have proposal. Your romance is about to evolve and level up. Interesting. This energy is wild, you guys. Yeah, it almost feels like this went from like 0 to 60. Like it went from like nothing to let's get married. And yeah, it's like it ended before it began because someone came to a really sudden realization. Okay. And 2 of Vessels. So there could be mutual feelings. Maybe you are engaged to this person. Yeah, what on earth? Sorry, there was a hair. I'm feeling like I am struggling. I've been setting up the cards in a very nervous way lately, a lot. And I have been channeling a lot of people who are getting caught. That's kind of an energy that's been coming through my videos a lot lately. And I can't control what's going on in the collective or who clicks on my videos, but I feel like this person got caught in a lie. Somebody here, whether it's you or your person, got caught in a lie. And it could be around like their availability, or maybe somebody was already engaged, or somebody was, you know, rushing into proposal because they didn't want you to find out about some sort of past they have. So they just wanted to like lock it down before you found out. Or somebody here couldn't make up their mind about getting married, or an engagement was being dragged out, and you know, you just finally were like, look, that's it. I'm just going to move on because this person is just like, we've been engaged forever and they're not taking any action toward actually marrying me, whatever. So however that fits you, there's an indecisiveness, there's an unhealthy habit here. There's some possessiveness, codependency, dishonesty, something that is either stagnating or moving too fast, or goes through cycles like that. And then somebody here who has, you know, kind of put their foot down and maybe spoken some harsh words, but there was something here. There's like love and a proposal. I don't know, there could have been love bombing here as well. All right, so pile 2. I don't know why I'm doing this on my lap, and I just mounted my camera on my pony wall, and I'm feeling awkward too because I'm in a different place in my apartment, but I found a way to mount my camera in this room. I only have 2 places where I can mount my camera right now where it doesn't take because it's not mounted on the table. So, okay. Sorry for all the rambling, you guys. I feel like this person, they do feel like wishy-washy, like I don't really want to do the reading. I'm kind of like, I don't want to tell you the truth. Like, I don't want to do this. And I'm like, a lot of word salad, right? So we have the Queen of Cups. So what is this person going through as far as changes? What are they changing their mind about? What are in their thoughts right now in regard to you? Yeah, this person could use substances because I feel like these are like amphetamines or something, because I'm like shaky and my words are going really fast. Someone could also just be on something like Adderall. Okay. So Queen of Cups, what is changing in your person's thoughts about you? Yeah, I'm trying to ground here. I'm like tuning back into my own energy for a minute. I'm too into your person's energy and it's really chaotic. Okay. What is in their thoughts? King of Cups. Okay. This person's freaking out. That's why. Because you're their person. Okay. This person, the 2 of you are like 2 of a kind here. We have the King and Queen of Cups. We have the 2 of Cups in this proposal here. So this person is changing their mind about the emotional connection. And look at how these cards and look at this color matches this color. So there's some sort of block here. There's like an energy flow here, and I see it here. It's like connecting to this liar card and this addiction card, and then it's going over here. So this person has in some way realized that their dishonesty or their addictions or their indecisiveness, their unhealthy behaviors have blocked this connection. They have caused, like, you're their person. What's changing is that they want to fix this because it's blocking the flow of love between the 2 of you. What an interesting visual for Spirit to give me. Okay. Pile 1's person, what is changing about their thoughts in regard to my pile 1? Yeah, I'm coming back down into my own energy here. Whew. We have the Knight of Swords. So, yeah, this person's very chaotic. Look at this Knight of Swords, too. It's like some sort of angry, normally these are swans, I think, in this. It's got like metal teeth. And the Knight is like trying to stab that bird in the mouth. Is a very strange card, and then there's a mask on them. Yeah, this person, I'm hearing also they need to get out with it. There's something about this person realizing that they really they minced their words, or they didn't speak correctly. There's like foot and mouth energy here. Their thoughts are really scrambled though. This person is like, oh no, like maybe they avoid love. Like this person like lies and like hides and tries to control everything and keeps their heart closed off. So what's changing is in their thoughts, they need to be open to the emotions between the two of you. That they are the ones that block the flow of emotions. That they're the ones that put their foot in their mouth. That they said a bunch of stuff they shouldn't have said. That they, you know, hot and cold energy with the Knight of Swords. This person was impulsive. They've been unstable. So in their thoughts, they're like, oh man, they may have rushed you into something here and you cut them off. Whatever happened here, this person's like, I have been really chaotic. And I am realizing that I've been really chaotic here. Okay. Whoa. And the cards just acted chaotic. 8 of Wands, 6 of Cups. 9 of Wands. All right, so this person just needs some time to regroup. They need to gather their thoughts. Okay, so what is changing? Their thoughts around actually having a romantic connection with you. So this person is, what is changing? Their ability to communicate, their ability to move this forward. They're getting unstuck. Okay, this person's getting unstuck. They're getting honest with themselves. Okay, I do feel like this person knows that they've caused pain here with the 9 of Wands. Like you may have a wall up. You may have blocked this person. You may have a wall up. This 8 of Wands is actually a wall as well. So it's almost like there's something about you blocking this person because they rushed in with a bunch of word salad and chaos. I mean, that's just, maybe they love bombed you. I do feel that from this person, right? And this person's like, oh, but they feel something so deep here with the 6 of Cups. Like, they want an opportunity to try over again. This person wants to try again with you. They want to, let's see what's on the back of the deck. King of Pentacles. Like a bull to the matador. Got strawberries here. Interesting. Chocolate covered strawberries are pretty popular on Valentine's Day. So there could have been, you know, there could have been a date here. You could have been stood up on a Valentine's date, or this person like took you out on a date for some of you and they said a bunch of stupid stuff. I don't know. This person was in their ego though. It's kind of what's coming through here. And so what has changed in their thoughts? They need to, yeah, this is like giving me hangman energy. The hangman is though now holding on to a bull. So Taurus energy could be significant. I'm hearing like I was bullheaded. This person, what is changing in their thoughts is like, okay, I just really fumbled pile 1. I fumbled them. And I need to stabilize here. I need to keep moving toward, this person doesn't want to give up on you, okay? They're like, okay, I need to regroup. I need to figure this out with the 9 of Wands. They're like, they feel kind of like, you know, maybe you shot them down, okay? Maybe this person, the line could just be that somebody was trying to like, you know, bravado. You know, when you meet someone for the first time, you go out on a date or you first start talking to somebody and they're just like trying to make themselves seem really good. Like, cause they want to put their best foot forward, but then they put their foot in their mouth or they, you know, exaggerate, they hide things about themselves, or maybe they tell you too much. Like this person's like, I said too much. I didn't say enough. Ooh, losing my religion is coming through. So religion could be significant. Queen of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Ooh, yeah, if you cut this person off or they betrayed you, like they feel 7 of Cups. Yeah, this person's like, I realize that I have to put my options down. So what is changing? The fact that this person, they're kind of confused, you guys. I'm confused. I'm going to keep going. This is confusing energy. I feel like this person is just realizing that they need to be more honest, that they need to take their time. They need to be more clear. What is changing is that they've blocked this connection emotionally. They have blocked this emotionally. But they're very, very intensely drawn to you. Like they want something here with you. They don't want to give up on this. You know, even if they have to face your wrath too. There's something about like, okay, I understand why you're mad at me, right? So I need to change the way I approach you. Similar to pile 1, but this person is for different reasons. Whoa, strawberries. That's crazy. Strawberries could be very significant for some of you, okay? This is just an extra card. So that's just going to be for some of you that something about strawberries is a signifier. Okay, and also berries, like juicy fruit. Okay, I'm supposed to use these. All right, thank you, Spirit. I'll use those love messages. Let me regroup, you guys. This person's very chaotic in their head. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. So, what is changing in their feelings? And I'm going to try to keep focused here. And then we'll get oracle cards to get any more information. What is changing in this person's feelings for my pile 2, please? Like, I have to really control my energy to keep from like going into your person's chaos. So what is changing in their feelings? Yeah, juggling you maybe. Like this person is realizing that you're a match for them, okay? And that they effed this up. I almost said, I almost swore. Yeah, this person could have also had like really crass or like blunt speech with you. Okay. So what is changing about their feelings for my pile 2s? Temperance. Yeah, this person, some of them need to get sober from something. It could be any sort of addiction. Sagittarius energy here. Temperance. Yeah, so this person's juggling, and this person is, this is actually usually an angel depicted pouring water into their cup. So this person needs to pour into themselves. Before this person is able to give to you, they need to fix their situation with themselves. So they need some time to heal. They want to come back, okay? 6 of Cups energy, they want to come back. They want to have a chance to talk to you. They want to smooth things over with you. Again, this is similar to pile 1, but for different reasons. But it seems like the collective, a lot of people are going, oh, shoot. What is changing is that my approach isn't working. Whatever I'm doing is not working, and I'm ending up alone. So this person's like, I need to be more emotionally stable, emotionally grounded. I need to, they need to stabilize, and they need to, some of them, what's changing in their feelings about you is that they were maybe, indecisive. They weren't sure. And now they realize like you two could have a very beautiful, emotional, and sacred connection. Now, I don't know if you think that about this person. I do feel like this person kind of lives in a fantasy a little bit. So they could be deluding themselves, you guys. I don't know. I'm just reading your person. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. What is changing in their feelings? Yeah, this person, I'm hearing like stingy, miserly, negative. What is changing in their feelings? Yeah, there's just such a strong energy of like, I need to heal my emotions. I need to come to terms with my emotions. I need to speak better. I need to act better. And for some of you, they need to build a foundation, because if all they brought to this connection was emotions and they made promises they couldn't keep, there's something about needing to actually be able to buy the strawberries is coming through too. Like they need to be able to like take you out. They need to be able to like take care of you. They need to have a foundation here, and they have an unsteady, unstable foundation. This is reminding me of Humpty Dumpty for some reason, right? He's sitting on the wall. So there's something very fragile about this person. This person could have a fragile ego as well. But there's something about them changing. Their feelings are like, okay, well, I need to heal. I need to stabilize. I need to, they realize like they need to be emotionally stable and grounded for you, okay? But what is changing in their feelings for my pile 2s, please? The Tower. Scorpio energy. Let's get one more card. What is changing? 2 of Cups. Death. And now there's Roses. Scorpio energy. So a lot of Scorpio on this pile. If there was some sort of ending here, what is changing in their feelings? Some of you, this was a date you went out on, very specific, like you've only had like one date or a few dates with this person. But what is changing? Like this person wants to share their life with you. They want love here. They want to express their feelings. Yeah. And they need to slow down. There's just something here about like slowing down, whatever it is, slow down with it. Whoa, that was really loud. I'm sorry, you guys. I had no idea that was going to make such a loud noise. Yeah, this person needs to get a hold of themselves. There's something about them controlling their mannerisms. Like they're just kind of chaotic. This person is like, I need to calm down. I need to be, it's like they want to dive in. I'm hearing dive into the ocean. Here comes the rain again. That song is coming through, but they want to be with you. These two figures, here's somebody alone in the water, right? A feminine, and now there's two people in the water. So they want to get into their emotions with you. They want to express their emotions. They want to be emotional. And they are going through some sort of shocking change with their feelings. So it's like this person needs to heal their emotions in order to bring you emotions. So, and they need to let something fall apart. Like it's almost like this person needs to break down. They know they need to break down. Some of them could be numbing out and they need to break down. They need to feel some sort of pain that they have been running from in order to bring you emotions. Okay. So what's changing is this person wants to recover from this behavior. They want to heal. They want to change this. They want to break down this behavior. They want to move forward. They don't want to be stuck like this anymore. They're tired of putting their foot in their mouth. They're tired of being miserly. They're tired of juggling things. They're tired of everything in their life being precarious. They're tired of, I'm hearing like the strawberries going moldy. I don't know what that's about either. Death in the world. Yeah, if this was a breakup or an ending, 4 of Cups. Yeah, this person, what is changing? They want to bring this back to life and they want to be successful with you. Capricorn energy and 4 of Cups and 7 of Wands. They're putting their walls down. They want to bring love into this situation and they want to heal their unhealthy habits and they want to come clean. They want to get honest with you. But they're scared. They're definitely scared. They're hiding behind a wall right now and they're kind of closed off, but they know that they know what they've done, right? And there are feelings here. There's definitely mutual feelings here. And so if the only lie was that this person hid their feelings from you, they're realizing that caused this to break down. This, maybe you very much were honorable, vulnerable, amazing, kind, receptive, willing, and this person's like, you were so open-hearted and they were just stingy, miserly, selfish. Okay, so what is changing overall in their thoughts and feelings? Just anything else that is changing for my pile twos about my pile twos person. What is changing for my pile twos in regard to their person? My goodness, I can't talk today, you guys. I'm so sorry. But it's definitely the energy I'm sitting in. This person does not know how to just be honest. They just make up stuff. They just blah, 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 words. That's what I just heard. Okay. Loyalty. Trusting, reliability, believing. Yeah, this person is just a sweet. They just say stuff. Oh, man. Yeah. So what's changing? Their loyalties are changing. And again, there's all this black and white here. It's like they need to bring more color into this connection. Labradors could be important. Labrador retrievers could be important. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what's changing. Their loyalty, their honesty. What is changing? Peace, balance, harmony, friendship. This person does want to make peace with you. They want to bring things back into balance. Yeah, they want to heal this with you. They need to. This person's like, okay, I did not expect, some of them didn't expect you to either walk away or say what you said or do what you did. And this person's like, oh man, I need to bring this back into balance. I need harmony here. I need to be a better friend, be a better lover, be a better date, be a more honest person. Yeah, confessions. They need to confess. They need to come clean. All right, so this person realizes that what's changing. What is changing? This person will not be able to rest until they tell you the truth. Okay, they need to confess something. And they're realizing that it has to happen. So whether it's their feelings or whatever it is, you guys, their addiction, they need to confess. What is changing? Possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, risk. So what is changing? They're considering taking a risk and telling you the truth. Yeah, about their dishonesty. Wow. Elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery, soulmates. Depth, awareness, importance, value. Shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Yeah, some of you have messages in pile 1. One day, someday, somewhere, another time, obsession. Yeah, this person is obsessed with you. They're addicted to you. They could have an addiction. This person could have like any kind of addiction, you guys. But yeah, what is changing? Look at all this black and white. They need to bring light and awareness and truth into this connection. Yeah. So what is changing? Their obsession with you isn't changing. Their longing for you isn't changing. They can't let go of you. Family, karma, and ecstasy. Yeah. Well, this person is getting some sort of karma for if they chased you for thrills, if they had somebody else that they weren't honest about. So what is changing? This person is considering confessing the truth to you. So if they have been lying to you, if they've been withholding, if they've been trying to control this, if they've been denying feelings, if they've been mincing their words, they're going through like a dark night of the soul, and they're actually getting some sort of karma, and they're feeling pretty rejected, pretty dejected. They're behind a wall. Like 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 7 of Cups is like somebody who's just, yeah, 7 of Swords. Somebody who's just, this is just somebody who's just hooking up with you. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I need to tell you the truth. 5 of Pentacles. Wow. This person is coming to terms with their player ways, guys. And what is changing? Their player ways. Now, we're going to get you advice. Because just because someone realizes that they've fumbled you, juggled you, lied to you, played you, that they have, you know, they're like stuck in situationships because they can't see your value or anyone's value because they don't value themselves and they're numbing out, whatever. That doesn't mean you have to take somebody back, okay? So just keep that in mind. These readings are very intense today. So anything else about what is changing for my pile 2's person, about pile 2? Whoa. Toxicity, yeah. Addiction, pattern, energy vampire, trauma bond, stuck. So what is changing? This person, yeah, they're facing their addiction. They realize, and I do think that spirit guides, yeah. So the cool thing about today's video is that spirit guides, angels, whatever you believe in, God, whatever you believe in, okay, you guys, and don't come at me. Somebody came at me about like my mentioning certain religions. Anyways, it's whatever you believe. You have guidance, you have support on the other side, and so does your person, okay? And there's healing that is possible here, okay? So what is changing? These people are maybe starting to seek guidance. They could be going into recovery. They could be getting therapy. They could be, you know, just literally having massive epiphanies and realizations about their toxicity, their dishonesty. Okay, so what is changing in this person? They are going through a healing with this temperance around their addictions, around their toxicity, around their behaviors, and around this trauma bond, if you are trauma bonded to this person. Twin flames. And they could realize that there is a very intense connection here. Now, this is the thing. Twin flame journey can become a toxic trauma bond if you become obsessed with that person and you don't do your own healing. But the whole point of that obsession is to make you realize that you cannot escape this journey until you heal, because you will never be able to stop thinking about that person. You become obsessed with that person because they're a mirror for the wounds inside. They bring your shadows out, right? That's what I believe anyways. So this person is realizing that they can't let go of you because it's such a strong bond, and that there's something bigger here, and that they have to do the work on themselves. So that is what is changing for them, is that they are trying to remove themselves from this pattern and come clean out of this behavior. What is changing? Unexpected storm, destruction, conflict, unforeseen change, sudden news. Yeah, you guys are going to get an unexpected message from this person if they're not blocked. Yeah. You're going to get sudden news from this person. Something may have happened in their life too. There may have been some sort of natural disaster or outside event that has caused this person to have like a near-death experience for some of you, that may have made them realize, their own behavior. And Pluto letting go. So death card energy. And also judgment card energy. Scorpio. Death card, endings, resilience, transformation, power. Nurture, protective, compassion, love, sincere feelings, wants to take care of you. So what is changing? This person is actually, they're going through a massive tower moment here. They're going through a huge unexpected storm. So if you shut this person out because of their behavior, it is affecting them way more than you realize. They are like having a come to Jesus moment. They're having a like bow their head down to the ground and beg God for forgiveness moment. Whatever that means for you, these are just phrases. They are going through a huge, huge death and a rebirth because of this connection and whatever happened here, okay? So what is changing? Their approach to love, their approach to relationships, their awareness of their feelings, their addictions, their self-sabotaging behaviors. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So what is the advice for pile 2? And then we'll get you guys messages, cards, and confirmations. What is pile 2's advice, please, Spirit? The energy is gaining momentum. Interesting. What else? Your hard work is paying off. So Capricorn energy coming through again. Adjustments are required. Okay. So whatever you are doing to heal, and whatever you are doing to work on yourself, it is working. Your behavior, your changes that you are making in this connection. So if you made a massive shift or change in this connection, if you made a decision to walk away, especially, or to do the healing, or to get honest with yourself, or to get honest with this person, things are changing. Adjustments are required in this situation. So it's like, yeah, believe in the impossible. So some of you need to believe that this person can have this spiritual awakening, because that's basically what they're going through. They're going through a huge judgment. They are facing some of the darkest places in themselves, and they are coming to terms with their own behavior. And this is something that is gaining momentum, that is being led by the divine, that this person has to make these adjustments. So you just keep focusing on yourself, on the work that you're doing, on your finances, whatever you need to distract yourself in a way from this person's behavior, because they need to make adjustments. It's almost like Spirit is saying, like, you don't need to do anything but have faith. Allow the energy to gain momentum while this person goes through this, and keep focusing on yourself, okay? Yeah, prosperity lies ahead, Taurus energy. So keep focusing on yourself. Focus on building whatever you need to build for yourself, your grounding, your stability, whatever that means. It doesn't always have to be a job, but this is about your internal center, because this person's very ungrounded. Like the beginning of this reading, I just was like, oh my God, I am not okay in the head. And so you need to focus on your own grounding while this person goes through all of this, okay? There are adjustments being made behind the scenes, okay? And then it's making maybe some adjustments to like how much you focus on what's going on in this energy. It's like refocusing your energy back to yourself. So what else? Whoa. Get to know each other. 44. Learn to meet each other's need for love. Yeah, there's a need for the two of you to get to know each other more slowly too. Some of you, this person like rushes in with this passion or love bombing or whatever, and it's like, slow down. Slow down. Slow down and stay. Maybe this person like runs in and runs out. It's like they need to just stay. So your energy too is like, just stay. I'm hearing all those songs, whatever song you prefer with the title Stay. There's like a Rihanna song, there's a Justin Bieber song, there's a whole bunch of songs, and they come from different angles, but listen to songs with that title. So I think you and your person are both going through a massive transformation here. And you need to have a really like honest conversation and understand the other person's love language. Yes, some of you have messages in pile 1, and that could be like the opposite side of this story. Slow down. Oh my God, you guys, you'd think I was psychic. Slow down. Number 9, pause and allow things to unfold. Yeah, you guys need to slow down. Just slow down, which is going to be difficult. We're in the year of the fire horse. So get focused on your goals, your dreams, the things that you have control over right now, because the energy is like literally going to start moving faster in your life. And this person, just let them do their thing. Okay. They've got to unravel their mind. Look at that. That's how I felt at the beginning of this reading. This person needs to like unravel their own chaotic mind. And remember that love is all around you. Number 16, there is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this is truth. You are not without love if you're without this person right now. Okay. Yeah. Number 1, listen with your heart. You are listening, but need to hear with a loving heart. Yeah. Listen with your heart to your guides. You may be dreaming about each other. There's a lot of a psychic, like spiritual connection coming through this pile. So the two of you are manifesting a healing in this connection, but this person has a lot to go through. So take a pause, maybe step back from this person. Acknowledge that love is all around you. It doesn't come from a person or anything outside of you specifically that you need to possess, okay? And then also that there's a song, Love is All Around You. It's a really old song. And it reminds me of Love, Actually, that movie. And take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. And romance. I'm hearing all these songs that like to come through my channel. When you see a chance, oh, there's a Steve Winwood song. While you see the chance, take it. Find romance. Look to your inner strength. You know, I think all is not lost in this connection. And if this is not the right person for you right now, you don't have to shut yourself off from options right now, because love is all around you. If this person isn't available to you, it's okay to let them go and go through this. You are allowed to choose love around you and in your life, okay? Especially if somebody is really, really toxic for you, okay? So you don't have to wait for somebody, okay? But you can also keep your heart open. And okay, so that is your advice. So messages, cards. I guess these are just the cards for today, huh? Got some intense stuff that's happening to people. Drama. Yep. This person's got a lot of drama around them. Maybe they create a lot of drama. Maybe they blame you for drama, but they cause it. Oh my goodness. I cry at night and I long for your kiss. How could you ever forgive me for the mess I made? I can't make a decision. Yeah. And you don't have to wait for somebody to make a decision about you. I was hurt by you. So there could have been pain caused on both sides. You may have said some pretty harsh stuff, but it might have been what this person needed to hear. I'm obsessed with you. Yeah, they are obsessed with you. I can't make you happy. Yeah. People don't believe in me. What do you see in me? And I'm scared of rejection. Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. The heat between us is intense, and I don't know who I am anymore. Yeah, this person is going through a massive breakdown of their identity. All right, I'm hearing to get some of these. And apparently, yeah, these two. Okay. I know we were meant to meet, but I don't know how to fit this connection into my life right now. I hope we can see each other more. I really like spending time with you. You are such fun. You are really gorgeous and fun. I hope we can make this work. I want to try. Like, you bring a lot of light and levity to this person. They're in a very dark place. I'm not very spiritual, but you make me want to get a tarot reading or sit on a meditation pillow and chant. How funny. I wish I could tell you how I feel. Yeah, that's what's changing. Okay, and also these two wanted to come out, all three of these. Okay. And I'm sorry for hurting you. My feelings are confusing right now. And where did this go? I'm so confused as to what really happened. We had such a great time and then it just went flat. Maybe it's me. Yeah, this person's starting to realize maybe it's me. That's a big theme of this reading. It's like, oh, maybe it's me. Can we try again? I really messed up with you. I know how I hurt you and I want to fix this. And then when I'm able to open back up, I will message you again. I promise. I'm reading your text, but I feel paralyzed inside and I want balance. So I'm going to get one more. I couldn't reach out to you because I'm going through too much. I'm just overwhelmed with life right now. All right. And then we're going to give you the juicy love messages. So we're going to do confirmations on the plate, but we're going to just get you a couple of my mini love messages first. We have, whoa, take me now. This person could be very impulsive with you. You are so sexy. I want to surrender to your passionate whims and fulfill your every desire. It's like you were made just for me. You are so hot. It's almost like this person thinks this is too good to be true, so they keep sabotaging it. I need to learn to control my passion. I feel so off balance with you and it scares me. Yeah, exactly. That's the issue here. You turn me on. You are the only one who makes me this wild. Yeah, which scares them. It does scare them. The way that they feel towards you, it's very impulsive. It's very intense. It's very triggering. And I am on fire for you. Okay, 2 more. I really want to have sex with you, but it is so much more than that. I'm in awe of you. And yeah, with this magnificence card, I want to feel your hands all over my body. So this person does have a lot of like lustful desire. I'm going to move these because I'm going to do confirmations, but these are kind of my twin flamey cards. So yeah, the passion is too much, just peeked out from under that again. So yeah, this person is out of control. Like they need to learn to control their passion. They need to heal something about their desire and their passion. Okay, so confirmations. We have Scorpio. Yeah, that was very strong. We have Aries and Sagittarius. Yeah, definitely fire sign energy here. And Virgo. Okay, and we have passage. So yeah, this person could be going through some sort of rite of passage through a dark night of the soul. It's almost like they're bringing, the light is coming back into this person's life and needs to. They're going through a very dark place. And there is like light at the end of the tunnel. There's like a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The rainbow comes after comes after a storm, and it's a sign of a promise. It's a promise. In Christianity, it's like the rainbow is a promise. I can't remember that exact story, but and something about a boat or passing across an ocean, or there could be an ocean between the two of you. We have conservative, stoic, goth, emo. We have tall, average weight, average height, colorful hair, medium length hair, and brown hair. The goth emo, this person could just be in like a really dark place right now too. They could just be very emotional, but like not wanting to deal with their emotions. So they keep trying to escape them, which is just making things get darker and darker for this person. We have choosing the right path for us. Yeah, they do want to build a bridge. Some of them, again, there's a body of water between the two of you, but some of them are trying to figure out how to build a bridge to make this work, to fix this. How can I ever pay you back? Yeah, this person owes you big time is what they feel. All right, so let's get some letters and numbers to close out your reading. We have 3, 5, and 4. So 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this person could be doing step work too and recovery, something like that for some of you. Those could be the steps they're on. We have 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1. And now we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Someone could stutter. I'm also hearing that. We have 88. And we have the solar plexus. Yeah, this person needs to get their own personal power. There's something about personal power in this connection. Healthy personal power, healthy boundaries. Okay, that needs to be adjusted. And I do think this person is going through that realization about their own boundaries, their own behaviors. Okay, so letters. We have M, M, U, E. I'm hearing muse. P, exclamation point. Yeah, I do feel like this person's going through a very difficult time, and they've put you through a lot. I do feel like there could have been a lot of arguing or shocking words that were said. We have J, N, U again, so that's 2 U's. We have a Q. We have another J, so someone's name could be JJ. An I, B, W, K, S, another N, F, another J, so 3 of those. A, another F, O, another A. Yeah, AA keeps coming through for some of your people. T, and another B, and a Z. or Z. I want to say Z from now on. Okay, so that is your reading, pile 2. If this didn't resonate, you can choose another pile. There were some connections to pile 1 if you felt drawn there. Thank you so much for watching. If this, oh, I already said that. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype. That helps my channel a lot. And I do personals. My email's in the description. And I hope to see you again. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome, pile 3. If you chose the rosebuds, there, the rose quartz heart, the persistence card, euphorbia, that's the flower, and then the African swallowtail. And you chose the Orion's Animal Tarot as well. So this is your reading on what is changing with your person in regard to their thoughts and feelings about you and anything else that wants to come through. We have your overall energy here, your grab bag for confirmation, signs, letters, numbers, and attributes that we will have at the end. Just be aware, I am filming on a new moon eclipse. So eclipses are usually sudden, powerful change that can be shocking or revealing. A lot of truths come out. So just be aware that these readings could have a lot of very intense information, and they have already so far, or yeah. So also when I was cleaning up, the literal new moon eclipse card came out of the Moonology deck. I was like right at the bottom of the deck, and it like slipped off the deck. So yeah, it said expect powerful change. So we're all going through it. So it's not just your pile and it's not just your situation. Everybody's going through it. So persistence. So this could be that your person is changing their approach here. So there could have been a need for persistence. You could have been very persistent with this person. They could be very persistent with you. Africa could be significant. Euphorbia gives me like euphoria. Like it reminds me of that word. So this person could feel very euphoric around you. This could have been a very euphoric connection. But let's get into the rest of the energy. Also with the roses and the rose quartz, someone's name could be Rose, or there could be something special or significant about roses. It could be someone's favorite flower. And also there could be something about Valentine's. Okay, so intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. So maybe some red flags came back to bite you. Yeah, something about red. Interesting. Red is coming through. So you could have seen some red flags and ignored them, and then they came back to bite you. As I said, there could be a strong intuitive connection here. You could be feeling right now like maybe you need to pay attention to the red flags here. Someone in this connection was paying attention to red flags or didn't. Okay, take that how it fits. We have death. This relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. So this could be a connection that has ended. Someone could have had a lot of loss in their family. Someone could just really like skeletons. I'm hearing also someone could be like a doctor, like an osteopath, or a doctor who works with bones. Also, I'm hearing bones from Star Trek, like really old Star Trek. Yeah, so it could feel like this is over, like there's no second chance here. So take that how that fits you. Love stories, communicating and saying what needs to be said, tough love, truth talk. So there could have been a difficult conversation between the two of you, and there could have been definitely a breakup here. Yeah, it's definitely a feeling of like, someone could also just be very persistently like not giving another person a second chance. Like someone could keep being persistent and trying to have a second chance or, you know, a third chance or whatever. And the other one is like, no, 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 too many red flags. Page of Pentacles. When life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. So yeah, it does feel like somebody here keeps wanting to open up a door that is closed. When life gives you lemons, gives me the feeling like, yes, something bad happened here. Something difficult happened here. And you're trying to make the best of it. Someone here is trying to make the best of it. Yeah. It does feel like there's love here, though. It's kind of sad. Like there's this sort of sad feeling like somebody's trying so hard to make this work, but it's just not working. That's just the feeling that I'm getting here. Third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Yeah. So any third party situation could be applicable here. So it could be a job, it could be distance, it could be another relationship, it could be someone not over their ex. It could be situationship energy. Somebody could have had like an addiction here, smoking something. There's smoke around this person. This person could be clouded. You could be clouded. Yeah. Yeah, there could be just something in between the two of you. And then we have life partner. Your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. So this could have been a life partner that you went through a divorce with, or somebody had a partner, something about somebody having a relationship that they didn't reveal, or yeah, you found out something about that. Or you just felt that intuitively there was something else here, somebody else involved. And then we have 6 of vessels, 6 of cups. So this could feel like a soul level connection. This could be somebody that you have had feelings for a long time, like since you were young, high school, college, sweetheart. I keep doing this with the cards today. It's really crazy. Every single pile I've felt really nervous and had to like adjust the cards perfectly. So there could be a feeling of like wanting to continue to make little adjustments to try to make this work, or to like tolerate something that is a red flag, and then realizing like, you know what, no, like I can't keep trying to fix things that are already broken. Like I can't, no matter how much I adjust this, it never fits. The pieces don't fit. The situation isn't working. There's just things that are like jamming this up. They're getting in the way. But there is a deep soul connection. And this could have been somebody that, you know, was already your life partner, and there could have been some sort of cheating or affair or something like that, if that fits you. So I did warn you guys, these are eclipse readings. So let's get into what is changing for your person in regard to you and their thoughts. Then we'll get into their feelings, and then we'll just get some oracle cards to cover anything that I'm not seeing. Okay, so pile 3's person, what is changing for them about pile 3? What is changing in their thoughts? What have they changed? How has their mind changed? Knight of Swords. How they communicate. So what is changing in their thoughts? There's something about this person. Yeah, there could have been a fight here. So maybe they want to take back their words. I'm hearing they might want to take back their words. Okay, what is changing in pile 1's person's mind about pile 1? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this person wants to take back their words. If the two of you had a fight, because the Knight of Pentacles can be conflict. It can be chaotic words. It can be somebody who's rushing in, who's being impulsive, who's saying things they don't mean, who's unstable, who's of two minds. So Page of Pentacles can be a gift, a message. Yeah, this person wants to make it up to you. So this person wants to make things up to you. So what is changing in their mind? Queen of Pentacles. There could be an age difference here, okay? The feminine could be older. Doesn't have to be the gender, but with the page and the queen here. Yeah, this person's like, they need, so what is changing in their mind? The way that they handled this situation. Maybe if they ended things here, they're realizing that they don't want that. They don't want it to be over. Yeah, this person doesn't want this to be over. So they want to get back together if you guys broke up. Or if there's somebody else involved, they, yeah, let's get more cards. Because if there's somebody else involved, what's going on? So anyways, what is changing about pile 3's person in regard to pile 3? What is changing in their mind? The 2 of Cups. Okay, let me get one more. What is changing in their mind? The 6 of Wands. The 10 of Pentacles. They want a relationship with you. They want you back. If you guys broke up, they want you back. Okay, this person wants you back. They want to take back their words. That's what I'm hearing. They want to take it back. And you know what's really difficult is this person's like, I messed this up. Like, I don't think they're ever going to take me back. They want you back. Yeah, they want you back. Yeah. They want to win you over. They want to win you back over. They wish they could take back their words. They want to make it up to you. That's what they realize. That's what's changing. Yeah. And if this person wasn't making a commitment, they want to make a commitment to you now. So if you were in a situationship or whatever is going on, you know, maybe you were like, this isn't going anywhere. There's too many things in the way. I don't, you know, maybe this person was too immature, or, you know, they were offering you lemons and you kept having to make lemonade out of it. You know, like you kept having to like push aside their red flags. You kept having to be like, ugh, okay, now I have to tell you again. Like, it's almost like you had to keep telling this person like to get it together, and they couldn't get it together. And they're like, okay, I need to get it together for pile 3. I need to get it together. I need to fix this. Yeah, with the 6 of Wands, it's like they want to be successful. They need to recognize you too. They need to recognize you. They need to share their love. It's almost like this person didn't see you as a life partner, or they weren't able to act correctly. This person's like, I'm just a total chaotic mess and I need to fix this. Yeah, this energy is nowhere near as intense as pile 1 and 2, but this person's just like, look, I need to fix this. That's what I keep hearing. Okay, so let's see. More straightforward for sure. So what is changing in pile 3's person's feelings towards my pile 3's? Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups. I'm just going to get all these out because I see what's going on here, but I want to make sure. The Queen of Wands. Yeah. The Knight of Cups. And the 6 of Swords. Sorry, there's someone vacuuming the hallways in the background, so I'm sorry. Yeah, Hoover. Okay, well, be careful if this person's going to Hoover you. I just heard a hoovering. So if this person's like a huge red flag, you guys, then, you know your own situation. I do feel like there were other people involved here. There's a lot of court cards. There's a lot of court cards here. So what has changed about this person's feelings towards you? They've had some time to think, and yeah, they have romantic feelings for you. So this person, what has changed in their feelings? They want to build something with you. They've learned their lesson. Oh my gosh. And these birds, these are cockatoos, I think. They're a type of parrot. They are so loud and they fight. So this person doesn't want to fight anymore. Queen of Swords. Wow. Strength. This person has realized that they need to be more gentle, more emotional. There's a lot of energy here, like a lot of emotion, a lot of passion, a lot of desire, a lot of romance. There's a lot of intensity in this person's feelings, but they've realized that they have to calm themselves down, that they have to be more, it's almost like this person realizes they have to be more gentle, they have to be more smooth. This 6 of Swords is very intense. This is like a piranha or something being stabbed with swords. So this is giving me more of a 5 of Swords energy. So it's like this person is harsh with their words. They need to be more gentle. This person is like, I need to be more sweet, more gentle. I need to slow down. It's been a theme in every reading that the people your people are realizing, like, that they can't play with your feelings. They can't play with your feelings. That you're so sweet. And they have this passion, this emotion, this desire for you, and it just doesn't go away. We have the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Like, this person what's changing in them is that they understand that you are kind of above them in a way. Like, this person needs to, they want to do whatever it takes. This is a very persistent energy. They're like, okay, well, what can I give to pile 3 to show them, to prove to them that I'm not a red flag, to prove to them that I do have feelings, that my feelings are genuine, that I do care about them, that I can be calm, that I can be clear, that I can be direct. They really want this with you. They really want to build something with you. They want to work with you. So they're like, okay, what is changing? I need to work with pile 3 more. I need to be better at working with them. I need to be softer. I need to be slower. This is a beautiful Knight of Wands because dolphins represent like passion and joy and playfulness but a soul level connection and like happiness and joy. So they've realized that they can't just bring you passion, lust, impulsive energy. They have to actually be stable and steady. They have to move slow. They have to treat you gently. They have to take more care with your emotions. They have to honor you. And this person very much wants to make things up. So what has changed? They want to make up. If this is a breakup, they want to make up. They feel, there's so much emotion. They want to make up with you. What else? Okay. A lot less complicated energy. I mean, maybe if you've watched the whole video, then all of that has already been like sorted out in the other readings, because it does feel like there's a thread running through these. That's not going to be for everyone. But if you're on a counterpart journey, you might need to watch all three. Just saying, you might not want to, but it might be helpful. So for pile 3, what is changing for them and just in their thoughts and feelings and just in general, anything else that we need to see? Chemistry, attraction, spark, passion. So there's a lot of chemistry here. There's a lot of chemistry. Foundation. Oh my gosh, you guys. Spirit's like, but you need these other cards now. Intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding, silence, frozen, no words, stonewall, and soulmates. Okay, what is changing? Look at this. This is cold, and this is 2 people in the water, like melting the cold, melting. Okay, so they want to warm you up. They want to melt the ice. They want to heat things up. They want to spark things back up. This person wants to spark things back up, but they want to build a foundation now with you. Okay, so I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race, even though I don't see the Knight of Pentacles here. This person's like, how many hats do I have to wear? Like, who do I have to be? What do I have to do to bring this back? This person wants baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong and I just can't live without you. Family. So if you already have a family with this person, if this person was already your life partner, they want to get back together. They don't want to lose you. They don't want, if you guys are threatening divorce or there's a possibility that there's going to be a breakup here, they don't want it to happen. If you've already broken up with this person, no matter what your status was, they want you back and they want to take you out on dates, and they want to bring more emotion and they want to, they want to bring the romance back into this. I'm hearing like I stabbed myself in the foot, like I shot myself in the foot, like this person with the 2 6s here too. It's like there's all this energy about like calming things down, stabilizing things, being successful, winning you over. They want to regain your pride in them too. They want you to be proud of them. And there's a lot of like passionate energy here where this person, what has changed about them? For some of you, it has to do with children. If there's a very specific message about pregnancy and children, go to pile 1. That's going to cover that. But yeah, emotional storm and ecstasy, chasing thrills, cloudy judgment. Yeah, so what has changed? This person is much clearer now. They're ready. This is like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to come out of the cold, to come out of the silence. I'm ready to spark things back up. I have some sort of foundation now that I can offer. This third thing was in the way, it's not in the way anymore. I've gotten, if they were like into their single life, they've gotten it out of their system. It's out of their system. All right, so they've done what they've needed to do with this other person or with their other options or the stage of their life where they weren't ready to settle down, and they're coming through and they're saying like, what is changing is that I want to settle down. And I want to, it's like there were all these other options involved, and you could have had other options too. And this person's like, I don't want that anymore. I want things to be calm. I want things to be cool, like as in like cool between the two of you, but there's definitely a warmer, sparking kind of fiery energy. They don't want things to be cold. So when I said cool, it's like your person was like, no, I need to be cool. I need to be cool. I need to come in and just like, they need to be able to speak with clarity and intention. Yeah, there's a lot of, they want to bond with you. So what is changing? They want to establish security. They want to, some of them want to have kids with you in a family if that's the stage of life you're in. But this person's like, look, I want it all with you. That's what's changing. I don't want all my options anymore. I want it all with you. And I've learned, like, you put me in my place and there's nobody like you. So strength. Yeah, they want to work on this. There's a very strong desire to work on this, to work things out, to show up more gently, to bring, Eight of Wands and the Three of Wands and the Moon. They're coming out of a state of confusion. This person could have been a very lustful, very passionate, very flirty, very like non-committal person. Okay, and what is changing is that they want commitment now. And if you were already in a commitment with this person, they want it back. They don't want to be dating anymore. They don't want, nobody else is you. Okay. So they want this. Okay. Anything else? What is changing for pile 3? This person, about my pile 3s. Spirit guides, assistant, divine guidance, sign, synchronicity, guardian. Yeah. So what's changing is they're listening to their intuition now. They're listening, they're following signs. They're getting signs, synchronicities. They feel like, you know, maybe they've been praying and they're starting to listen. They're listening to their intuition. Maybe they're seeing their own red flags. This person's like, wow, I actually see my own behavior now. They're coming out of this fog, out of this confusion. Okay, what is changing for pile 3 with their person about them? Fulfillment, wish fulfillment, success, achievements, happy outcome. Yeah, that you're their wish fulfillment. This is like, they're learning how to make themselves happy too. Yeah, they want to be successful in this connection. They may have successfully changed something too. Like this may have been somebody who had to like do a lot of glowing up. They may even have like a big family too, like friends, family, other people that have like maybe helped them along, helped them realize things. They may have had some other family to take care of. Take it how it fits you. But it's like you are this person's wish fulfillment. It would make them so happy to establish something stable and secure with you, okay? And some of you, the parenthood could just be like pets. There could have been a lot of family involvement. It feels like there were a lot of other people involved in this person's feelings, thoughts, opinions. There was too much going on in this person's life to choose this with you. And yeah, there could have been family interference. Okay. What is changing? Truth expression, new perspective, seeing the truth, clear action, honesty, communication. Yeah. This person they've gained perspective here. Yeah. It's like they're having some sort of divine revelation here. They see the truth of this connection. They see the truth about their own red flags. That's another thing. This person's like, oh my gosh. Like I'm coming out of a dark place. This guy looks like, you know, he's a little disheveled. So maybe your person was like homeless, or they weren't taking care of themselves. They were down and out in some way, or they went through a divorce and they didn't even have their own stability yet. So like this person what's changing is they're becoming clear. They're getting honest. They want to fix whatever they said or did. They want to come correctly, my dears. This person's like doing a 180. What is changing about? And if you guys think I'm just selling you fantasies, you could watch another pile, because I don't do that. I promise you. Okay, so what is changing? Watching, spying, gathering info, envy, trying to figure you out, keeping tabs. Okay, so for some of you, that could mean that they've stopped spying on you. For some of you, that could mean that they are watching you from a distance. Yeah, it's like this person's kind of coming out of the muck here. Maybe they're healing from, they don't want to be in silence anymore. They don't want to be behind a wall watching you. This person wants to be like in the water with you. That was coming through pile 2 as well. Like they want to be in the emotions with you. They want to be close to you. They want to be connected to you. So they don't want to be just keeping tabs on you. They want to be with you. Past suffering, past affecting the present, lack, betrayal, victim, let the past go. They're letting the past go. They're letting their suffering go. Yeah, they're coming out of a place of darkness, suffering. Some of them could have, again, there could have been some sort of death or pain or suffering around you or this person, or a divorce, something they weren't healed from. reunion, soul ties, soulmate, fated partnership, past life connection, past returns. They want a reunion with you. And something about their past could have come back around and interfered with this. And they've resolved that. Especially if you found out something about their past, they weren't over their past, or they were with an ex, so they went back to an ex. I can't talk. You know what I mean. Spring. So spring could be significant. Planting seeds, plans, preparation, putting in the work. There could be, again, if you have messages about pregnancy that are specific to your story, go to pile 1. But otherwise, maybe you met in the spring, or you guys started a connection in the spring. Yeah, pink, roses, flowers. It's almost like this person really wants to fulfill your wishes and dreams. They really do. They want to treat you really well. They want to bring you flowers. They want to give you a kiss. They very much want to give you a kiss. But spring could be significant. Also, my other channel, Gaiana Speaks. Cherry blossoms are significant for that channel. They want to put in the work now. And they may be in a state of preparation right now if you have them blocked or there's something else going on. So they want to put in the work. So this is somebody who is, they've done a lot of healing. They've done a lot of self-discovery about their coping mechanisms, their wounding. They've done a lot of inner child healing. Yeah, and they've come out of this state of illusion, escapisms, addictions. So this is definitely a progression of the other piles for some of you. And I was sitting in the person who was in their addiction in pile 2, and in this pile, I feel totally clear-headed. Like, I can tell you that if you're watching about this person is clear. They're sober. They're clear. They see the truth. They've come out of the clouds. They understand what they need to do. They've done a lot of it. They've worked on themselves. If you don't feel like your person is at this level yet, this is where things are heading for them. They are in the process of rebuilding or building a foundation. And if there is silence and separation between the two of you right now, and you think this is completely over, that's not what this person wants, and that isn't where they're at. They're waking up, like they're coming to life. There was so much black and white energy in pile 2. And it was like this person has come out of something like that because that person was numb. Everything was like black and white. Everything was like hot and cold. Everything was like disconnected because they were numb and they weren't dealing with themselves. This person is like the color is back in their skin. It's back into their life. They're coming out of a very dark place. They're like awakening to their own intuition. They're seeking spiritual guidance. They're seeking truth. They're coming out of, the mud, the muck, the depths of suffering, and they're finding their way out, and they're learning. And you said and did things that you needed to say and do. If you cut this person off, it was the right thing to do. And they are getting their strength back here. So it's beautiful energy, pile 3. So let's see, what is your advice? A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. So give this person a chance. Hear them out. I'm hearing, and there's something about justice here. So yeah, if you are divorcing this person, and you don't want this person back, they are going to clean up their life, right? So they are going to heal, even if you don't want this person back. Like whatever happened between the two of you catalyzed a major healing. So this person is healing. And things are going to be better. Whether you choose this person or not, either way, it's going to be a win-win. They're healing and you're healing. There is healing here. And that's in the future for you. Libra could be important. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Yeah, some of you are going to meet with this person and have intimacy and re-spark this connection, okay? So it's almost like your advice is just saying like, it's going to be okay. Just like things are shifting and changing. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So you may want to look into your North Node. This is about growing and expanding. It's like it's an ascension process. This is about spiritual growth and healing. So stepping out of your comfort zone, whatever that is for you guys, is going to lead to a win-win outcome. And something is shifting and changing. Believe in the impossible. That came out somewhere in every pile. So the blue moon could be significant. Blue moon, I saw you standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Oh, I just got the chills. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. We are in the new moon solar eclipse today, but this will be March 2nd and 3rd. We will have a full moon lunar eclipse. So something's going to shift and change. If you're watching this when I released it, something's going to happen. So it's almost like your advice is just like, have faith, believe in what seems impossible. You're going through massive shifts and change. Things are going to get balanced. You're going to have justice in this situation, no matter what you choose, but you're being asked to step out of your comfort zone. Prosperity lies ahead, and ground yourself, stabilize yourself. And there could be something in the spring, like May, April, Taurus season, something could shift or change. That could be when this person comes around. That could be when this happens. This person could be going through these things internally right now, and it could be spring when they kind of come out of hiding here and things shift. Or for some of you, it could be like Libra season, when things finally like feel like a win-win, especially if there's like a legal issue here. Somebody could be dealing with like any kind of legal issue, whether it's a divorce or some sort of criminal thing, or a death in the family, or like an inheritance, or also I'm hearing citizenship, stuff like that. Okay, the birdies are here. Hi guys. Okay, be supportive. 45, make a genuine effort to show you care. We've got a bow and arrow, so some Sagittarius energy here. Yeah, just there's something about being supportive of this person behind the scenes. Maybe showing that you care. If this person is making a lot of effort to show you that they care, to make amends, or even if you're just having closure, maybe you have a family with this person, you have to exchange kids and, back and forth for custody, whatever. Just be supportive. Try to be caring. If you at one point really love this person, but things just aren't right for you with them now, it doesn't mean you have to be cold. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to stay in a state of judgment. Choose love. Yeah, 21. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. So whatever choice you make it with love, because not everybody's going to want this person back. Okay. And then focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. 24. So your message is very strong. Yeah, there's miracles and blessings on their way. Everything is a gift. Even if this is an ending, even if this is, this person is healing. And so, send supportive energy for their healing, for your healing. It's almost like you're going to have love in your life, whether it's with this person or not. And there is something about children here. So if you have kids that you have to raise with this person, it's like, choose love for them, show them, be a good example for the kids, so that they see the two of you working it out and being good parents, if that's specifically, what you're dealing with here. But other than that, you have the choice here, okay? You're not powerless in this situation. Things are going to work out for you. Everything, even if this is over, it's no second chances. There is a healing here, and this person is healing. So, yeah, I keep saying that. I just keep repeating myself. So I feel like the reading is over. So let's get you messages cards. We're going to get some of the message cards with roses on them, because they're saying for the rosebud jar. So what are your messages? I have sexual fantasies about you. Yeah. I'm planning on reaching out to you. I can see myself with you in the future. I feel terrible for hurting you. And some of you weren't married or in a commitment with this person. They just were keeping their options open. So I abandoned people to make myself feel important. This was just a fling. Can we start over? So yeah, if this person treated you like a fling, that is literally what is changing. So you are the person of my dreams. Yeah. There was someone interfering in our relationship. And that could be family. Like I said, there's a lot of people here in this person's ear. A lot of people's opinions, people they had to please. I dive in and out of relationships and long distance. And I feel empty without you, and finances are a problem. Yeah, and this is something that this person is working on right now. That is what is changing for them. They are getting financially stable. They're coming out of a difficult place. They're getting out of homelessness for some of you, or moving out from their family. I want to rebuild our connection. I miss the feeling of your body on mine. Whoop. I want to make you mine. I'm disappointed in myself for letting you down. Don't wait around for me. Yeah, there is a feeling of you needing to keep moving forward with your life, because this could be a while. I'm filming this in February, and it does feel like it could be the springtime where things change, or for some of you, it won't even be until like the fall, like Libra season. You don't realize how perfect you are to me. I'm grateful that you came into my life. Yeah, and they realize that they need to change that. You need to know that. You need to know how perfect you are to this person. I'm healing. Please be patient with me. I'm keeping my distance to protect you and your energy. Yes. I feel empty without you twice now. Yeah. And I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. The flashbacks I have about us are intense, and I'm going through a dark night of the soul and need space. Yes. But this is a beautiful thing, because what is happening to your person is that they are waking up inside this dark night of the soul, and they are healing. All right, so surprise. I'm planning to surprise you soon with a gift from the heart. Yeah, that is very strong message here. Making things up to you. Get ready to receive something special soon that expresses how I feel about you. The gift could come in any form in the physical or spiritual realms, and it will bring us closer. The romantic gesture, 3D communication, or telepathic communication is on its way to you. Yeah, so some of you might be just getting signs and synchronicities from this person. Communication. Wow. I need to talk to you and feel you close. I want to reach out to you. Please be open to receiving communication from me soon. Your response will encourage me greatly, and I'll be waiting to hear back from you. Changing. I am working hard to change, to face up to all that I have been avoiding for so long. I know I need to do more, but I feel so exhausted and tired. Your love is inspiring me to do the necessary things to change my life. New beginnings. I'm ready to start again. I've realized what was missing in my life, and that is you. This new love has given me a fresh perspective and changed who I am. There's no going back, only forward. When I met you after that, I never looked back. I want to have a fresh new start with you. And then unique. Yeah, you are very, very special. You are unique and magnificent. You may have messages in pile 2 for sure for some of you. Whatever you guys feel, there's a lot of like almost a whole life story from pile 1, 2, and 3 where somebody finally like comes to terms and heals. So you are unique and special, and I have never met anyone like you before. You have opened me up to things that I never knew were possible. I am so strong because of the power of our love. You have opened my heart to the truth, and I am very grateful for all the lessons that we both are learning now. Yeah, whatever you said or did in this connection, you may regret some things, but you did and said what needed to happen because it changed the trajectory of this person's life. So, yeah. Okay, so confirmations now for you, my pile 3s. I'm so grateful this was the clear energy, because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to make it through another reading. Oh no, where's another sign? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was so scared. I lost Libra. Libra is important in this reading. So Libra, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo. We have night. Yeah, I do feel like this person's going through a dark night. The Crow, that movie, and the song is in the community feed right now. That song could be significant. I do feel, yeah, somebody here could also just really like Birds of Prey. I'm hearing Russell Crowe too. Interesting. Okay. So we have bright, bookish, contemplative. Yeah, there's something about this energy that went from dark to light too. And you could be very contrasting energies. You could be a very bright, very colorful person, and this person could be kind of dark, kind of, you know, living in the shadows in some ways and needing to heal. Or it could be reversed, excuse me. We have piercings, brown eyes, glasses, blonde hair, and wavy hair, and red hair. And we have false mask, and I miss your sunshine so much in your life. Yeah, I feel like you were the bright spot in this person's life, definitely. And false mask. Yeah, this person was hiding behind a mask, and I don't think that you realize how much this person really does value you. I don't think they were able to show you that. I don't think they knew how. And that is changing. Okay, so let's get some numbers. We have 5, 10, and 2. And we have 9 and 3. 5, 5, 5. Yeah, massive, massive changes in this connection. And 33, someone could say massive. So I'm hearing like Australia and like UK. They say massive. So we have the throat chakra and the crown chakra. Yeah, I do feel like this person's communicating with you telepathically. For a lot of you, you're experiencing that, or they're trying to send you signs. This is a very spiritual connection. They do want to communicate with you. I don't know how long it's going to take this person to do that. And some of you may have them blocked and they cannot do that. And that's why they're sending you 5D communication. But there is something changing in the communication in this connection. And this person is going through a spiritual awakening. And they're going to be able to speak more truth to you and tell you about a lot of what they've realized. And yeah, so this person is just going through profound changes when it comes to their ability to speak the truth and to understand the purpose in this connection and like why they went through the things they went through like in their life that caused them to suffer. So your letters, U-Y-S, I'm hearing Ulysses S. Grant. Interesting, as a president. And I'm also hearing, okay, Moby Dick is coming through, but what is Ulysses? Like Rome? There's some sort of book that's trying to come through though. P-E-D, okay, Y, so 2 Y's. Ped is like also foot in, is that in French? Like pedicure, so something about French, the language French, and feet is coming through. We have 2 M's, we have a G, we have an O, F. I'm also hearing the word pedagogue, and I don't know what that means. I don't remember. We have a T, we have an H. I'm also hearing goatee. Someone might have a goatee. We have a J, the question mark. Yeah, I feel like this person has left you with a lot of questions. There's been a lot of confusion. This person has gone through a lot, and there's a lot that they need to tell you. We have a Z or a Z. We have another Y, so 3 Ys. Yeah, you might be asking a lot of questions. Like you have a lot of questions for this person, I feel. And I feel like this person's doing a lot of deep questioning, like existential crises type of questions. And then we have a J. And this is actually an L. I keep forgetting. Oh, I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. I keep forgetting things will never be the same again. Is that Eric Clapton or somebody? You guys help me with that. Anyway, the L's don't have the little top thing, the J's do. So that's actually an L. And that's it. Okay, no, Spirit says a couple more letters. Okay, a couple more letters. Another U, another O, O-U, oh, I-O-U, and an I. This person owes you. I owe you. They owe you. And they know it. And they have every intention of coming back and, yeah, correcting their mistakes. Yeah, this person owes you a lot. They owe you explanations. They owe you gifts. They need to make things up to you. They owe you the truth. It's very strong. Okay, wow, that was kind of cool how that happened. Anyway, there you go. Pile 3, this is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you liked it, please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and hype. That helps my channel a lot. I do personals. My email's in the description box. And, yeah, I hope to see you guys again. And some of you do have messages in the whole video if you feel like going through it, because there's different stages. And if you don't feel like your person is at this stage, they could be at another stage, which was much more difficult in the other piles. So, or if you came from there, my heart goes out to you. These readings have been intense today. So yeah, take care. Hope to see you again. Bye-bye.